Ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone is teaching you how to create an AI PDF in under an hour. Almost no one is showing you how to get the first actual buyers when you have no audience, no ad budget, and influencers ignore you. That gap? That's why most people end up with a product that sits at zero sales for weeks, or months, or forever. In this video, I'm going to show you the real bottleneck and the practical system that actually works in 2026 for beginners who don't have followers and don't have money to throw at ads. No fluff, no guru promises, just the truth about what separates the people who make sales from the people who make files. Let's go. If you've watched those videos claiming people are making six figures selling AI PDFs on Shopify or Gumroad, you've seen the comments. Influencers don't reply. When they do reply, they overcharge. I don't know how to drive traffic to my Shopify store. Why would anyone buy a PDF when they can just ask AI? How do I even know if this idea is worth completing? These are not random complaints. These are the exact reasons most beginners stall. Creation is only 10%. Distribution is 90%. Creating the product is no longer the hard part. AI did that. ChatGPT, Claude, Kimi, they can spit out a 50-page guide in 20 minutes. The hard part, the thing that separates the people making money from the people making files? Getting the first buyers. AI has made product creation almost too easy. You can generate a solid guide, a template, a checklist, a planner in a few hours, maybe less. That's why the market is filling up with similar products. Go on Etsy right now and search AI Planner, thousands of results. Go on Gumroad, pages and pages. The people who make money are not the ones who create the most PDFs. They are the ones who solve the distribution problem. If you only focus on making the product and then hope people magically find it, if you upload it, title it something generic, and wait, this is one of the biggest mental blocks I see, from sellers and buyers. People think, if I can just ask ChatGPT or Claude, why would I pay for a PDF? People don't pay for information. They pay for convenience. Look at these comments. They all want easy solutions. Most people don't want to sit there prompting, editing, organizing, and formatting. They don't want to copy-paste 20 different outputs into a Google Doc and try to make it look professional. They want a finished solution that saves them time and decision-making. They pay for clear structure. The thinking is already done for them. Niche-specific application, not generic AI output, but tailored to their exact situation. Done-for-you templates and examples. Fill in the blank, not start from scratch. Reduced overwhelm. One file, one price, one solution. Done. Your job is not to compete with AI. Your job is to package the outcome so the buyer doesn't have to do the work themselves. Before you spend hours creating anything, before you design a cover, before you write a sales page, before you pick a font, validate the idea. Let's start by checking search demand. Go to Etsy, Google, and Pinterest. Type the problem your product solves, not the product. For example, meal plan for picky eaters. Look at auto-compute suggestions. Look at existing products. Are people already buying something similar? Are there reviews saying, I wish this had X? That's your opening. Step 2, community pain check. Go to Reddit. Go to Facebook groups. Find where your target audience hangs out. Search for phrases like, I'm struggling with. Does anyone know how to? If you can't find people expressing the problem in their own words, not your words, their words, don't build it yet. Step 3, the smoke test. Create a simple one-page description of the product. Post it in a community for feedback. Offer early access or a discount in exchange for an email. If nobody responds, you just saved yourself 10 hours of work. If you can't find clear search demand or people expressing the problem in their own words, don't build it yet. This is the part most videos skip, or oversimplify into just post on social media. Here is what actually works when you have zero audience and zero budget. Before I tell you where to list, let me tell you where not to list. I see YouTubers telling beginners to build a Shopify store for their AI PDFs. Buy a theme, set up payment processing, build a brand. Stop. That is the fastest way to lose money before you make a single sale. Shopify is $39 a month, minimum, before you sell anything, before you get a single visitor. And here's what they don't tell you. Shopify has zero built-in traffic. Nobody is browsing Shopify looking for a budget planner. You drive 100% of the visitors yourself. If you don't have an email list, if you don't have an Instagram following, if you don't have money for Facebook ads, you are paying rent on an empty store. So where do you actually start? Etsy and Gumroad, because people are already there, searching, browsing, ready to buy. Etsy has built-in marketplace traffic. Millions of people type wedding checklist PDF and budget planner printable into Etsy every day. Gumroad has a discover feature and takes $0 until you actually make money. Shopify is for later, when you have proof of sales, multiple products, and an audience to drive there, not for your first $7 PDF. Etsy and Gumroad still work, but not because you uploaded a file. They work because people are already there searching for solutions. The difference between 0 sales and 10 sales? Usually your title and tags. Bad title, AI fitness planner. Good title, 30-day busy mom fitness planner, printable workout and meal schedule. One is a product description, the other is a search query that a real person types. Optimize for the exact phrases people type, not what sounds clever. Pinterest is still one of the best free channels for digital products. Why? Because people go there to search for solutions. They're not scrolling for entertainment. They're looking for meal plans, wedding checklists, budget template. Short-form content also works, but only if you target buyer intent keywords. Not day in my life, not get ready with me. Try the exact planner I use to save $500 a month. Or this checklist helped me plan my wedding in 3 months. The content isn't about you, it's about the outcome the product delivers. Go into relevant Reddit threads or Facebook groups and give genuine value first. Answer the question fully, be helpful, build a tiny bit of trust. Then, and only then, mention your product when it naturally solves the exact problem being discussed. Here's an example. Bad, hey, I sell a planner, buy it here. Good, I had the same issue last year. I ended up building a system that helped me track everything. I turned it into a template if anyone wants the link. One is a sales pitch. The other is a solution to a conversation that was already happening. Big influencers usually ignore startups, or they charge more than your product is worth. But creators with smaller engaged audiences, 5,000 to 20,000 followers, they reply, especially if you make it easy for them. Don't ask them to post for free. Don't ask them to collab. Send them the product for free. Show them the affiliate commission structure. Make the ask simple. Hey, loved your recent video on productivity. I built a tool that helps with exactly that. Happy to send it free, and I have an affiliate program if it's a fit. No pressure either way. The DM is short, specific, and easy to say yes or no to. Days 1-2. Validate one specific product idea using search and community research. If you can't find demand, pivot. Don't fall in love with an idea that the market doesn't want. Days 3-5, create a focused, high-quality version of the product. One product, not 10. One, make it genuinely useful. Days 6-7, set up clean listings on Etsy and/or Gumroad. Professional cover, clear title, search-optimized description. Days 8-14, drive traffic using Pinterest pins, 1 or 2 short videos targeting buyer intent keywords, and targeted community participation. Do not try to do everything at once. Do not start a TikTok, an Instagram, a YouTube channel, a blog, and a newsletter on day 1. Focus on getting the first 5 to 10 sales. Those early sales give you proof. They give you reviews. They give you the confidence and data to scale. Most people fail at selling AI digital products because they stop at creation. They think the product is the finish line. It's not. It's the starting line. Ones who make money, they treat the first buyers as the real product. They validate before they build. They distribute before they perfect. They sell the outcome, not the file. If you want the outreach templates and the validation checklist I mentioned in this video, comment first sales below and I'll get them to you. And if you're one of the people sitting on a finished PDF with 0 sales right now, stop tweaking the cover. Stop rewriting the description. Go validate. Go distribute. Go get your first buyer.
Welcome to Wealthweave AI. Hit subscribe for weekly income strategies.